What started as a visit to a local aloe vera farm turned into an idea that may change agriculture in the Rio Grande Valley. Fernanda Gonzalez with the story.
Researchers at UTRGV are turning aloe vera peels into pesticide. It all started during the COVID-19 pandemic, when Associate Professor Debasish visited an aloe vera farm, where the plant piqued his interest because of its resistance to insects.
So I found that some places there are like randomly some other plants, they are affected by the insects, but the aloe plants, they are not so much affected, or you can say least affected. Maybe one or two bite mark is there on the leaves, but it is not so bad.
Debasish says he believed the plant must have a protective agent that safeguards the sage, which commonly known as the most useful part of the plant. He then brought the plant to his lab, where he dried it by using a bioactivity guided procedure. The procedure allows researchers to find out which part of the substance has the most powerful effect on living organisms. Graduate chemistry student Brian Ramirez explains the process of turning aloe vera peels into pesticide.
So we place them in the dehydrator, suck out all the moisture. So all we're left with is essentially just the dry peel with no water.
Ramirez says the peels are transformed into a powder. Powder is then mixed with leaves and silica. The mixture is then poured into a column chromatography, which is a device used to separate components based on polarity.
So we'll run through, maybe we'll have 15 compounds in here. And from there, we'll start identifying and purifying to determine which ones are our key points of interest.
According to Debasish, the pesticide made in the laboratory has worked well against a couple of types of mosquitoes. Ramirez says the next step of the research is to wait for a collaborator that may help up the scale of the project.
We'll change the procedure methods a little bit so it's more cheaper and easier to produce. That way we can test more on larger farm areas, not just the smaller fields.
The first phase of the project was completed in 2023. For KVOQ TV in Edinburgh, Fernanda Gonzalez.